I do have people ask me specifically, though, how do I use this AI application? And I'll say that's not really the right question. The right question is, what is it that I can enable in my company with AI?
Yeah.
What could be better?
Yeah.
That's the right question. And then you go find the right application, right?
Right.
But I love the idea of the way you described how the Navy does it. And the military is one of the top leadership and frankly, project management institutes you can go to in the world. So,
because they take leadership as an academic science and as a practical, and in practicality as well. So, and there's a little bit of that adopted at Travel Beyond. I think that's, you going all the way back to one of your original questions about retention. A lot of it is just leadership and it's kind of simple stuff, making sure people are well fed, well housed, their families are taken care of. And so, things, we one thing that really resonates with our staff, because I've heard this in writing at least 3 or 4 times, including yesterday, over the past 6 months, is we're a 36 females and 4 men at the company, or 35 females and 4 men. And, I've told the staff, I want our staff to be the primary breadwinners in their family. And that means a lot to them. We offer our staff 100% health care for themselves and 50% for the rest of their family. So, our younger employees and everybody, they have 100% health care. I think it's, everyone that's married or has a spouse or partner, they I would expect them to chip in for their health care as well, which is why we cover half of it. But I think that. Right.
But you're removing anxiety.
Yep. You remove a lot of anxiety.
You're removing anxiety, and that enables people to focus on their job.
Exactly. I think we have a really generous PTO program where people they start off with 20 days of paid time off. We have 7 holidays at Travel Beyond. And then the office is shut down with pay from December 25 to January 31. So there's, we traditionally, nobody calls us to plan travel during that time. They're with family. And when there's a very stressful situation, I will personally take it over and relieve the staff person of that situation. And this is for situations they didn't create. So this could be, something quite catastrophic that might happen while clients are traveling, usually related to a client getting stranded in Europe on the way to Africa, or stranded at some, flight cancellation at the gate, and now they got to turn around. And I usually jump in and take over those situations, or one of our 2 sales managers will do that to relieve our team of the stress. If it's outside working hours and it's becoming stressful.